All right, hello. My name is Molly, and I am your GM for the fifth legendary session of the Concord Nulananji. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm going to kick it over to my friend from Jersey. Represent Isabel.
Hey, I'm Isabel. I play Kendall Weselen. He uses he/him pronouns, but I use she/her pronouns. Now I'm gonna go kick it on over to my friend with the curly hair, Scarlett.
Hi, I'm Scarlett. I use she/her pronouns. I will be playing Odyssey or Odd, who uses he/him pronouns. And this is Adora. Did you go?
No.
This is Adora.
Yeah, I'm Adora. I use she/her pronouns, and I play Celestrina, who also uses she/her pronouns. And then last is Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray. I play Llewellyn. I use he/him pronouns. I'm a tired little guy.
Just a tired guy. A tired guy with a broken computer.
Yeah.
Everyone, fans of the Concord, make sure you like this video to support Ray in his pursuit to get a computer working.
Get my CPU's life together.
1 like equals 1 flop.
we need so many flops, teras of them. The cold sea air pelts the cannons and stone floors of this fortress with rain. A small gull flits upwards as the salty spray and bitter wind pounding the building become too much to bear. The gull's wings flutter upwards, seeking a moment of refuge from this storm. It sees through a window on the northeast turret. A massive purple and orange eye starts to slip out of the window and dissolves into a sizable cloud of green smoke. The gull attempts to dive downwards to avoid the unsuspected predator. A few seconds later, this dried and desiccated skeleton smashes against the rocks, hundreds of feet below. On the third floor, Bjornfrau and Hofgander are making quick work of the two giants that were antagonizing them about not being true adherents to Hirujo's will. Out of a very strange conversation with the figure masquerading as Mbatra and his high elf friend, freeing their prisoner friends from the creepy dollhouse prison, they attacked the group of Hirujo's faithful. The giants mutilate the first creature as their fury matches the strength of their blows, dropping the arrogant smaller giant in just a matter of seconds and narrowly skirting the loss of their own from the renewed assault from Grongander. The party rallies and beleaguers the creature with magical effects and a hail of bric-a-brac, thanks to Llewellyn. We return to the top of the order, as a loud, dark voice fills the head of Celestrina.
Your treachery will earn you suffering without end. The Fae will not protect you here. There is no escape.
And as this final word floats through your mind, you all hear a tremendous cracking noise, as though the storm has smashed a ship against the rocks of the fortress. Images of Jenkins frantically attempting to right a ship as it takes on water fills your mind.
Jenkins, no!
Top of the order.
That's not great.
Best of all of this.
Top of the order. Here we go, Celestrina.
Okay.
So you are in the gym room. It smells like gym clothes, giant breath, and blood all over the floor as there's just a completely quartered creature sprayed out over the floor in front of you. You have the Bayrog, the small cloud giant, and your friendly Bayrog who is behind you at this moment. What would you like to do?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, so I have to do my Celestrina doing Mbatra voice again. Did anyone else see that?
Clarify, Molly. Was she the only one who saw that?
Everyone saw that.
Oh, okay, great.
In Elvish, yeah, I did.
Oh yeah. I guess I can use. No. I have to still use the voice, but yes, I would also use Elvish to them. Okay, yeah.
I'm saying it in Elvish.
Me too. It's pretty.
I'm saying it in common.
It's a pretty concerning, but I guess we can deal with that later. All right, so I am going to use Baffle, which is
Right?
a spell, and it is a int saving throw, and this spell is from the Thaumaturge book.
Int save is net 13 on the die, -3. So that's a fail.
Nice. Okay, so on a fail, that's 2d6 damage, and oh yes, and if I recall correctly, I think that last time I had marked the enemy giant here so that they have the like butterflies getting in their way and stuff. But now they also have I think they just lose their proficiency bonus. Yeah, the first time it makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, they take a penalty equal to their proficiency bonus. So let me roll damage. That's 4 damage for Baffle. So I think the flavor
Holy
is.
smokes.
Yeah, I don't roll great on d6s, but that's okay. I do other useful things. So that's a. I think the flavor is like asking somebody a question that just like is absurd enough that they just go, "What are you what?" And then they kind of forget how to do what they're doing.
So you just look at them, and in Giant, you've just learned this. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And this giant, with a -3 intelligence, just sort of stares off into space. You've successfully caused him to dissociate. Raylan, or Llewellyn, what are you up to?
Well, and you know.
Oh wait, sorry, bonus action.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna just my caterpillar is close enough now that I have another turn to go and like try to bite them on the ankle. So I'm gonna roll to bite on the ankle.
Caterpillar bites.
Yeah. I think my attack roll is 11, so I think I miss.
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
I will also go closer, and that's me. That's me.
All right. Place yourself where you'd like to be. Llewellyn, you're up.
I know this is going to sound really surprising, but I'm going to punch him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Go ahead. Place yourself where you want to be. Up. This
I'm not going to flank or anything.
I used fairy fire already.
Stepping away for just a half second to grab some water.
This is the bad guy, the one I'm pinging.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see, do I have enough? I think I have enough movement. Yeah. So I started there, so 5, 10. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
All
okay,
right.
cool.
And so now you're squaring up with this giant. There's a little caterpillar fighting right beside you.
Let's see. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
I have him marked as prone, so that's at advantage.
Oh, let's see
nice.
if I crit that. I didn't. So yeah, 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, let's see. And then
Oh my gosh.
I guess my caterpillar was supposed to have advantage too.
let's see.
Roll it again for your
Do I wanna
other D4 of damage.
Anything?
It's
No,
a
I
12,
won't.
So.
Start off with that.
It's not far off, to be honest, but
That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning.
all right, wicked. So first hit comes a blow to the back of the kneecap. Second hit.
Let's see. 12. Oh, it's still advantage, right? Because it's flanking. You said. Okay, then let me.
Prone.
Oh, that's way better. 21.
Yes.
Let's see, that's gonna then be 8 bludgeoning,
Wicked.
and then 1 more.
Finally gets to use his bonus action attack.
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna 1-2 him now that you have the opportunity.
You're right. I should. I absolutely will, actually.
All right.
Let's see.
It's like
So
you
you're-
haven't gotten a chance to spend a moxie
Uh-huh.
this whole campaign. You just
Yeah.
have, like, it's never procced.
Let's see. 14 to hit.
Hits.
Can't let our boy be Moxie-less.
Jeez.
He's been overflowing with moxie this whole time, so we actually need him to dial down. the
Yeah.
moxie.
Oh, true.
He
He needs to
also
let it out in a constructive way.
Yes.
gets all his moxie back when he gets hit down to below half health. So like,
Mhm.
may as well use it.
We gotta, because I'm gonna.
You know that's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's 10 bludgeoning.
Not if I can help it.
Another 10 bludgeoning. All
Let's
right.
see, and then
wicked.
I'll factor in the old one too now. So I'll
old
do the
one?
one more.
Oh, you're gonna
Well,
do.
because I did so I had my first attack, my extra attack, my bonus attack, and now I'm using it to do another one.
You're using the old one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can spend a moxie point to do 2 attacks as a bonus action instead of just 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's see. I do not
Lot
crit,
like-
but that's a 21.
That'll hit a lot. Like if you're a monk main, if you're one of the poor people who've had to read that class document, it's a lot like Fury of Blows.
Yes.
But this class actually does damage.
If anything's Fury of Blows, it's my last character.
7 bludgeoning.
True. 7 bludgeoning. All right. So you get
I'm free from what
Llewellyn?
I've been through.
Llewellyn runs over to this creature and like sees this kind of moonstone laid into its forehead and just starts laying blows into it. It's standing over this creature's face and it's just like wham, 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 each hit burying this stone deeper and deeper in its cranium. It is not happy that this is occurring. So let me make sure that that's right. Bayrog, yes it is. He's going to stand up, shaking you off as you kind of tumble to the ground, and he is going to try to grapple you. Make an athletics check.
And remember that his check loses, it's a penalty equal to their proficiency bonus and minus a d4.
Hold on. Also, wait, 1 second. I just remembered something. Didn't I like bless you guys or something? Am I misremembering that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a thing that happened at some point.
Yeah. So Bjarn, Farlow,
Not me,
Llewellyn,
though.
and Kendall are blessed.
Oh, cool.
And the giant has Jinx, so he has a disadvantage on attacks. Sorry, guys. I just
Who's
remembered
making the grapple roll?
Okay, so you just have that roll.
Oh, I am. Okay.
A
No, I
2.
didn't. I heard something grappled. I was like, was that me?
You have to both.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, it was you,
Oh,
and
yeah,
we'll
this-
attempt to grapple Llewellyn.
Let's see. Do
But
I have
he has
it?
disadvantage on attacks if that's helpful.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, the that was a -7 from the minus 1d4 and minus 3.
Is it my background?
See,
And
I
then-
don't roll good on damage. I make you roll good on your d4s to get subtracted.
Excellent.
I have
Right.
like a weird memory of something. No.
What are you thinking of?
Some like bonuses or something to
For grappling? For this time,
not specifically grappling, but I might be wrong. I'm not gonna start it.
Honestly, just throw a d20 as long as it's not a 1.
It's not a one. Yeah.
Cool. So you shake this off, and then this creature goes in to
Yeah,
give
10.
you the old one too. All right. I know a
they don't get
23 and 20 will hit.
they don't get -3, but they do still get minus d4s on these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 21 and a 11 will probably miss.
11. Yes.
Okay, so out of the first 2 hits, you're able to dip 1, and then that's another 23. -3 does a 20 will still hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So as this kind of flurry of punches come down, the 3 remaining hits come down at you. You dodge the first one, and then the fists come back around, attempting to kind of break your knuckles as you sort of meet with a punch in the middle, and this guy starts to crack your knuckles, and you do dabs. Let's see. So that'll be 24 bludgeoning damage from those 2 hits.
Okay.
As they kind of starts to try to crush you.
20.
Next up is Kendall.
Oh,
Who's
cool. That
muted?
will. I think that will actually.
I am no
Yeah.
longer muted.
It did activate.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're reset.
My the temp HP.
Oh, cool.
So you get to gain.
So it's like that.
So
Yeah,
what's
when
the
I hit
feature?
below half, it's
Oh, cool.
bloodied but unbowed. So
Bloodied
when
but
I'm reduced to
unbowed.
less than half, yeah, I can add
Heck yeah.
temp back on.
Love that.
Yeah.
Wicked. Pugilist is pretty sick. So Kendall, you're up. What you up to?
So I have an idea.
Love that.
Intriguing.
Tell me about it.
And I don't know if this is possible. All right. So the state of the giants that we are looking at.
One of your allies is pretty badly beat up.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is about half health.
Okay. So remember when we had that sorcerer dude in the mines who like summoned the god thing that made the void into magic? And it looked like this like creature out of like H.P. Lovecraft's Nightmare specifically.
Yep, the one that was called
Nightmare, you
Tekokaru.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this, and I can craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature I can see within range, and it can be about the size of a 10-foot cube, and that sounds like the right size.
Yep.
And Kendall would very, very vividly remember what that looked like.
Yes, he would.
And what it sounded like.
It's like, it was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Or
So he would remember that
only 14 days ago.
pretty damn well. Isabella's having trouble remembering. Was there a voice coming from there?
Yeah.
From the thing?
Yep.
Okay. So would it make sense to cast Phantasmal Force, and targeting the dude who's a
100%.
super fanatic of this thing, and tell him, maybe put it like here-ish, and have it tell him to lay down arms?
Like, to give up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like tell him to kneel. I think actually, yeah, tell him to kneel.
All right, so
Because if he's kneeling, that makes it a lot easier for our friends.
Phantasmal Force is about like creating it takes psychic damage.
Not necessarily. It doesn't have to take damage from it. So
it sees Tekokaru, or like a visage of Tekokaru,
and it needs to make an int saving throw. On a failed save, I'm able to create that phantasmal creature or visible phenomenon. And let me just pull this up so I can read it properly.
It does say the damage is kind of a secondary thing.
Okay,
yeah, damage is secondary because it also gives the example of like a bridge. Like you could have them think that they're crossing a bridge that doesn't exist.
100% you do that. And he definitely fails. He rolled a 6.
Okay. So an affected target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality, it can even take damage, and that's where the psychic damage comes from. But it is incredibly convincing, and it's going to tell him to kneel. It's going to appear, and it's going to say what gods say whenever they appear. It's going to say kneel.
And you see it turn and register it with initiative. He can't do it right now.
Right. No, I understand.
Yeah, you can tell. He's like, yeah, 100%. He's bought in.
Yeah, good. That's my turn.
All right, cool. Odyssey.
Hey, have you ever brought somebody's god to a battlefield?
Wow, that's pretty metal.
You see, you see this you see Kendall make some hand movements, and then you see the kind of forearm giant with the inlaid moonstone. The forearm giant with the inlaid moonstone, just sort of like his eyes go wide, but there's nothing there. So that's the information that you actually have.
Since I didn't use any movement or anything, would it be all right if I exclaimed as if I saw it myself, Tekokaru, and then kneeled?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Like I also heard it.
Love
you can
that.
kneel with your movement.
Love that. Yes, 100%. And so now Kendall is kneeling in the direction of an invisible Tekokaru. So you see Kendall yells Tekokaru in the voice of in giant, I guess.
In giant, yeah, sure.
And then falls to his knees. Next up is Odyssey. That's what you see. Tekokaru.
Awesome. All right. So just to clarify,
an actor, y'all.
both of the forearm giants are our enemies at this point, correct? No. Or the one farther? It's just the one. Just the one is our enemy.
Just the one north.
Oh, okay, cool. Got it. Okay, I am going to. Let's see. I'm gonna scoot up here.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and use my bonus action to jinx him first.
Okay. Fails.
Great. I will use my unfortunate accident, which didn't roll super great. 5 damage.
What's this?
And then
that's more than anyways. Yep.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
It's more than Adora's. That's most of Adora's turn is 5.
I'm also just gonna go ahead and cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh yeah, you are. All right, roll with advantage.
Yeah. Roll with advantage. Oh great, love that.
Because you're flanking.
Because I'm flanking. I did that on purpose and everything. Let's see. Okay, does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. And it is 3d10. Excellent. Let's see. 1, 2.
Inflict wounds is really good.
Yeah, it's really overpowered. And I'm only casting.
I don't even know if it's overpowered. It's just good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have to be in melee, and then if you don't hit,
I guess that's true. As
nothing.
a spellcaster, it's a risky move.
Yeah.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 14 damage.
Are
cool.
you gonna do ability check or attack roll for your jinx?
Oh, thank you. Attack roll again. So you'll have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
I doesn't seem like he's gonna get one.
If he survives.
This guy's gonna come over here and pummel him to a shred.
Nice.
Okay, that hits. That's a crit. Okay, yeah. So this giant grabs.
If it's not that it matters, but if it's Bjorn Farrow, he also is blessed.
Right. So Bjorn Farrow goes over, grabs the arms of this creature and the legs of this creature with his forearms and just quarters him. Just straight up. And this creature topples over dead. You start to see a green mist filtering in through the windows of the room that you're in.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What would you like to do?
Green mist, you say?
What's that?
It's just
Are we still in initiative?
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm
I'd
just
like to
gonna ask.
embrace destiny. Actually, wait, nope, that's not the right one. My bad.
Can I use my science knowledge to see if I've ever seen anything that looks like this compound, like using the color to like identify the chemical compounds in this gas? Okay, great. What do you want me to roll for that?
Nature, right?
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Arcana.
I will also roll Arcana if that's okay.
Kendall, you're blessed. I don't know if it counts for ability cards.
No, it's
King,
just saves
you're
and attacks.
blessed.
Just saves. Yeah, sorry, never mind. Just kidding. But you are still blessed. So bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so 11. Not the
I am
best.
also
Okay.
re-rolling. 19 plus 7, does that make it?
Okay, so Kendall remembers in the moments after you were that Zeosug teleported you out of Nilmanaji's chamber atop the volcano. You remember that before the caster descended onto you, the giant caster, there was a hanging cloud of purple mist over the area that eventually congealed into a giant. And as the javelins rained down and Karis skittered up the wall like so many cats, this creature congealed and started actually pelting your character with witch bolts.
Right.
Which you don't remember because you weren't there, but your character would definitely remember. So you're putting this together that this looks a lot like that.
How are our new friends reacting?
How are you reacting?
How are
the giants, the giant buds.
what do they think
the
of
giants?
this?
What are the giants? This like the I have his name set to no gem friend. Good job, Molly. Oh God! All right, let me take a look here. So you will see Bjornfrodau is trying to tend to the wounds of Hafgander. Is trying to do a takes out a healer's kit and tries to start throwing some bandages on him. But Hafgander will tap Bjornfrodau quickly and will say, "They're coming. They're here. It's here."
In giantish or in common?
Yep. In giant. Yep.
All right. I think as the mist is coming in, Kendall would embrace destiny, actually, which is a bonus action. Not that that matters because we're not initiative order, but and look into the future to see a murky vision of things to come. Gonna roll a d20 and record the number rolled. All right, it's a 4. I can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by me or a creature I can see with the foretold roll.
Nice.
Okay, so your murky vision is of Llewellyn squaring up with a creature that seems to have thousands of eyes distributed across its face.
Okay, love that.
Getting biblical up in here.
Yeah, right.
Okay, maybe
This is
maybe
Tekokaru. Tekokaru's coming, and they'll look at you and say, "Are you're friends with him, right? We're gonna be okay." And they look at Mbatra,
Right.
because Mbatra said that they were good with Tekokaru.
and so assuming that Kendall translates this, then I mean, well, for now, there's no reason to I don't know these guys at this point. Well, it should be fine. At least last time we had a conversation, yeah.
There should be no worries.
All right, so make a deception check.
Yeah, I need time to figure out what we're gonna even do next. Should we just like make friends with these people? Right. So I got a nat 1.
I got a
Cool.
12.
So there is
Kendall, you're blessed.
Oh no! But that's for saving throws. It's not a saving throw. It's an ability check.
God damn it! I do that.
There
I'm like,
is-
it's everything. Just go for it.
You want it to be
They-
everything. I want it to be everything
It's
too.
not. It's not. Continue.
So as sort of Mbatra is like saying this, you like there's audible tremors in his voice. Everything should be fine. And then Kendall attempts to translate it, but they can just sort of see this short little elf quaking in her boots or in his boots, and they're just like, oh fuck! Oh, sorry, PG-13. Oh heck, this is gonna go bad.
Oh, nuggets.
Do we have time for a spell that takes a minute to cast? Do we have
You can
60
try.
seconds?
I think. Okay, wait. I think. Here's the line.
Kendall's gonna stride over to one of the bodies of the body of the biggest giant that's down. And he's gonna animate dead.
I okay. I don't know.
He's
I
gonna
don't.
He's gonna look like really upset about it too. He's not happy he's doing this, but the giant's body will fall away into just a skeleton. Because I have a choice to either have it as bones or a zombie, and I think Kendall's more comfortable with it being bones.
So you think stay and try to fight and hope that these giants continue to back us up in spite of the fact that they know that we deceived them is the best plan.
I think we're in it now, bitches.
We could leave. This is a slow mist. We should, our boat is maybe destroyed, but there's other boats. Like
As this mist is starting to close, is starting to fill the room, and as you look back out into the hallway, it's not being moved by the cold wind that still is pushing through the cannon loops and arrow loops into your space, and you start to feel the mist vibrate as it begins to surround you.
Yeah,
did you tell us? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Adora.
I'm gonna say let's run away. In Elvish, yeah. But like as in Batra, let's blow this joint. Let's blow this joint. Is there anything we can explode on the way out?
Kendall,
may as well.
If they have a boat, they can.
Yeah, in Elvish, it's like,
there's
where are we
downstairs.
blowing to? There's no boat.
There's boats. There's a bunch of boats.
Ask our friends if they have a boat that we can leave with.
First things first, I have raised the dead. I have raised the dead, and no one has said anything about it. Okay, there is a skeleton. It has just stood up.
I'm worried about leaving.
I'm doing this. If your raised dead takes a minute, then you haven't, because I'm doing this right now.
Okay.
We might need that minute.
You are as
Kendall
you
is concentrated on this.
As you move to the descending ladder. You look down and you see the three giants, the two that were sleeping, and the one from below, starting to ascend the ladder towards you.
Okay, that's a bit of an obstacle, but we could still. I mean, we're only what? We only climbed a single ladder, and a ladder and a stair, so we're 2 stories up above water.
Kendall is focused on this. It takes about a minute.
Someone else can translate now that the jig is up, right?
The wall of this ship.
You need me to break through a wall? You finally need me to break something?
The only way out is through.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what do the giants say when, like, does anyone translate for me? You're busy. Kendall is busy. But now that the prisoners before, I'm pretty sure that Odd speaks giant.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, we don't.
It's just Kendall.
Yep.
We used to have more. Okay, never mind then. So
our friends don't speak common, right? They only
I barely know common.
our giant friends only speak common. Molly.
The giants speak giantish. I don't think anyone said anything to them in common yet, but if you wanted to try common, I think that the cloud giant would speak a small amount of it.
I'm gonna just like mime, like let's go, like
Boat,
explosions.
Dinghy.
Yeah, and like you can like let me see. Let me make a. Yeah. So they're frozen. They're like in fear, frozen, and so you will see this. A figure will take shape in front of Skollengander. It is this creature that has a long.
Skollengander's dead. It's Hofgander.
Fair.
Sorry.
One of the
My
Gondors.
bad. My bad. As the skeleton is emerging from the body of this other creature, the mist congeals in a snap beside Hofgander, and a hand reaches out and grabs Hofgander, and a tentacle that is kind of wreathing this creature's head, and every pore on this giant's face seems to be filled with a smoking orange or purple eye. And it goes all over every single pore.
That's what I'm imagining. Is that what you're describing?
Okay.
Am I describing what?
Sucker eyeballs?
Nope. Just in every single pore of his face.
Just to make a reference that I'm sure millennials will understand. So like Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, when he first transformed.
Sure. I have no idea. And the green smoke sort of gives away to this orange and purple mist. Reaches out, grabs Hofgander, pulls him in, and quickly a tentacle from around his head shoots into the skull of Hofgander, and you see the life drain from Hofgander's eyes. We will re-enter initiative.
Okay, before we do that, for a sequence of events, let's rewind a little bit. I tried to convince them to run away, and they said no, thanks. They're not going to run away with us. They're frozen. They didn't say anything. So that is out the window, or maybe not. That would be better if we were out the window. I look down, and the other guys are on their way like zombies. They're walking towards the ladder. Right now, in the past, I am going to try to get rid of this ladder.
All right, make a. How are you going to do so?
Green flame blade might be pretty good here. I don't know if it's a wooden ladder. Maybe it gets to set on fire. Maybe I can slice it down. Maybe both at the same time. That's the idea.
All right, cool. You do so.
Okay, cool.
We're in the same initiative order?
Nope. Oh. Okay.
We're good.
Oh, that was scary. Oh God. Yeah. So you go over and you are able to make an attack roll.
19.
All right. You are able to slice you're able to slice the ladder at the point at which it intersects with the kind of the trap door frame. And it like leans back, and the flame, as it starts to open up, sort of you hear a fall back and a crack. So you seem to have handled that in time.
Cool.
I'm gonna move you a little bit to represent that you're not that's where you were.
I don't know exactly how long things are taking in this situation, but like this is like, as soon as the mist is happening, I am in action, doing things quickly. The only last thing that I would want to do, that I think my character would do or whatever, is we come back over here and kind of like, if we think that they're about to just materialize, because Kendall has told us that is what is going to happen, then I will, at least we can kind of say together like, all right, let's get ready, but in character, and then like ready, attacks in case some enemy shows up. I would like to like do that and suggest that my allies do that, but I just because I think that's what like time wise I would want to do. But
Okay, so you have this idea. You have an idea that this creature would be coming on. Kendall sits down and starts to prepare his first necrotization. You see what held actions would Celstrina, you moved over and struck down the ladder. As soon as you saw it coming up, you move back over. Let's say that you're at range. What would you like to do from range, knowing that something would be... Is it fair to say that you'd probably be at range?
Sure, yeah.
Coming from further away?
Yeah, it probably took me a few seconds to get rid of the ladder, so that makes sense, yeah.
Cool.
And more to the point, I can warn my allies to have like more specific readied actions, too, so they can maybe go first while I think of a ranged thing.
Okay. Llewellyn, what would you, kind of knowing that something is coming down the pike, something awful, what would you like to do?
I'm going to activate dig deep.
Okay. Tell me what that does.
So it's a bonus action. I get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for 1 minute, and then at the end I get exhaustion.
Wicked.
But do you want to like ready an attack for when someone congeals?
I don't do range, so it makes sense to be just preparing to be ready.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know where to do anything.
All right.
Sure.
What would Odyssey be up to?
How much time has elapsed? So bless is only a minute. Is it
Bless would have faded.
Okay. Okay, so actually what I'd like to do, I'm still standing next to Bjarn Furrow, right?
Yes, you are.
I want to and he's still kind of paralyzed with fear.
Yep. In these moments before what just happened with Hofgander happened, yes.
I want to spend my time conversing with Bjarn Furrow. So I want to walk up and smack him in the face. Not hard enough to really hurt him, but
get it
enough
together
to jolt him.
So you slap him in the leg because that's how tall you are.
He does his best,
he was kneeled down tending to Hofgander's wounds, so I don't know, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So instead it's knee, could you imagine it's the knee now?
He's kind of in shock, he's not really gonna move. I'll climb up his leg as he's kneeling so that I'm eye to eye with him, and I'll smack him in the face, standing on his knee.
He'll be he'll pick you up and be like, what?
We need a boat. We need to leave. Is there a dinghy?
The ever-flowing supply of dinghies in the Concord and Illuminati.
That's how they make their living, baby. Dinghies.
Dinghies, baby. Yeah. So, he doesn't understand you.
Oh,
Hofgander's the one who speaks a few words of common.
I'm gonna start pantomiming. Dinghy.
And he points over at a spear.
No, we need to go.
And you're starting to see this mist congeal.
I'm gonna point up the ladder, and I'm gonna point at him, and I'm gonna be like, "Dad, go."
I guess there's a ladder up, isn't there?
There is a ladder up.
And then I'm gonna be like, "What?" Like the universal gesture for you, Dad, go. What?
Oh my!
We're making a lot of assumptions about universal ladders. He might think you're threatening him.
Well, we're doing our best.
You dead go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all this.
I'll put the guys first that are about to. I'll put the mist, and I'll be like, "Mist, you dead. Let's go."
And he's just in full fawn.
You useless little man.
He's a gigantic man who rips apart his enemies.
Right,
you know what?
Big man.
Yeah, I guess we're a little out of time, huh? I was gonna say there are cannons, so could have. Anyway, it's not important.
So roll for initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ready fairy fire.
I have a question.
I have a poorly thought out answer.
How do I roll for initiative for my undead servant?
You just
Does this go after my initiative? Is it basically because it has?
Yeah,
its
I'm gonna
own...
do that. I hate doing it otherwise. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me get a skeleton for you real quick.
Do you?
Sorry, Jen. We gotta cut this.
Odyssey. Maybe you have like a I don't know, a jinx or a ranged spell or something that, because you can like be doing stuff and then give up. They're about to be here and then ready something. I think it makes sense. So that would be my advice.
Are you okay with me conversing whilst I ready?
I will give you a readied action.
If we have a whole minute, it only takes 6 seconds to ready an action. So that's just why I feel like there should be time.
I was arguing with that guy really hard.
Malls, I got a 17.
So there is Malls. You the only other person who's called me that is the head of the neuroscience department at my job.
That feels fitting.
All right, so the skeleton...
It lets me know that I am as much of a nerd as I think I am.
The skeleton is at initiative value 16. Kendall is at 17, not 18. Celestina?
Yeah, I got a nat 20, so 19.
Ooh.
My last rolls were the nat 1 at the deception and the nat 20 at the initiative.
Llewellyn.
That's how it goes.
All right, so
It do be like that.
The trio here, they have materialized.
Sorry, I need your initiative.
Oh, my initiative. Blech. I got a nat 20, so 22 in total.
2 nat 20s for this team.
Let's go.
Ooh, team nat 20 over here.
Yeah.
And Odyssey.
12.
All right, so it's a big stack of Concord at the top, followed by the rest of our friends here. All right, so when we start, the held actions go off. So the first held action is that of Celestina.
All right, so I'll cast Fairy Fire. Let me reduce my number in my spell book, and they all make, I want to say, dex saves.
Yes. That is the save. You want to say it, and it is correct.
I love that.
I love it when you want to say something that's right.
They all fail.
All right. Okay. So they are highlighted in cyan light. It says I get to pick the color. So I'm going to say cyan light, sparkly, very sparkly, and kind of oil slicky. You know what? We're going to do the oil slick thing. It's an oil slicky cyan
I like
light.
that.
I'm imagining like gel pen sparkle.
Exactly. Thank you. And so for 1 minute, all attack rolls against them get advantage, and they can't be invisible.
Nice.
Cool.
And that's my ready to action.
Alrighty. They will. Okay. Kendall, did you have a held action?
I believe I was reanimating that skeleton, so I didn't ask for a held action.
Odyssey, I am going to roll a d6, and you will throw your jinx at the first thing that you see. So one to two.
Or is this what I'm doing? This is it.
I think it's just like the first thing you see. I guess the first thing that you would see would be the big guy. So, because he manifests his boys after him. So go ahead and throw it at the big guy.
Okay. Can I choose to do something else if I want to, or is it I get a jinx?
If you ready to jinx when he appears, your jinx goes off.
We didn't,
and then we'll come back to your turn.
Which is
what did you? Okay, what did you want to ready?
Infuse clumsiness.
Infuse clumsiness.
It's
gives
a bonus
you.
Action.
Okay.
And yeah, it's for me. I cast.
Okay. Sure. You can have that ready. You could just have cast that, so you got it.
Yeah, I guess I didn't need to wait until I did that.
All right, cool. Now top of the order, Raylan.
Okay, let's see.
I feel like I have trouble sometimes gauging threat levels. Like Like, is this something where we just immediately die when these guys show up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know sometimes how to like navigate that. We're like, oh, is this a fight that we can
Well-
like maybe continue to play the campaign after this?
How hard do I need to go?
Hey, hey,
I feel-
if we die, then we get to explore the astral plane, maybe.
So,
All right.
as you look at this creature, you're reminded of a book here, and a book that you looked through.
Well loved.
And let me see if I can reshare it to the
Besides me,
players.
Nerd.
So this was a book that Kendall found in
I'm the nerd.
Srivnar's chamber. And
It was I all along.
and
I
Kendall,
was the nerd. Sorry, I'm done.
I'm here for it. Sorry, Polly. You're amazing.
all right, and you see this necklace around the neck of this creature.
He's an airbender.
What do I remember about this symbol?
You
Aside
can
from that I found it in a book?
see the note below it.
Oh, I scrolled down and specifically saw
I do
nothing.
not see it.
I do not see
We
any
don't have
note
that right
below
now.
it. I see an image.
You see, you remember that this symbol was in the book with the name Tekokaru.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, so Llewellyn,
Mhm.
what you up to?
So
You just saw this creature
yeah, they're all here.
gore one of his allies.
Was he
Well-
an ally though?
I think so. Excuse me.
It was Half-Gonder. We love Half-Gonder.
We made friends.
Yeah, he wasn't their ally though anymore.
He was half
Well,
a
you know
gardener.
what? We might as well. Let's go for it.
All right, run it forward. So after having squared up and punched a giant in the face until it died, watching the skeleton rip itself out of its flesh, Llewellyn is just like, round two,
Yep,
Fight.
let's go.
moves in and squares up to this creature.
Probably like a moment of
who's-
hesitation of like it
It's
wasn't
gonna be one of those
go
days.
that the only thing I was punching was other humanoids. And now I've really upped my opponents, I guess, and just kind of one of those days and just
Pull out your monster bingo card.
Some
Yeah.
days there are skeletons and mist creatures. Some days you just punch guys at bars. You know,
Yeah.
it varies.
Let's see. Okay. I'm not doing that because I'm rolling well. Let me not ruin that for myself. So then, all right.
You have advantage
You have advantage.
because
Oh,
the
then I
creature
actually-
is glowing with a pinky oil slick.
I
I
could
said
do this
cyan
then.
oil
A
slick.
cyan oil slick. This is Molly inserting her hair color into the game. Kitten.
I can do this and then will.
Yeah, but
I'm going to activate
We get salty.
Hey-
Oh wait, no.
Haymaker
Oh, okay.
because having advantage will now negate the disadvantage.
So for those, so while you're rolling, so
Mhm.
Haymaker is a called shot that allows you to roll. That if you hit with this called shot and take the disadvantage cut, you deal max damage on the hit.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
So sorry.
woo!
yeah, that's gonna be 11. It's gonna be 11 bludgeoning on my
Okay.
first attack, and I think it's all of the. So I think for my attacks on this turn, yeah, all of them to the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right, we'll try again. No, that is a whole that one. So
Roll another d20 for me.
and then since I hit with the one, I can at least activate
Raylan, Molly told you to roll another d20. Don't know if you got that.
Yep.
Yes. I was asking a
From-
follow-up of seeing if I want the 1-2, but I probably won't. 11.
Okay, good. All right, so next attack. You're just going to do the one?
No, well,
Yeah.
that's 2 attacks so far. So you
Right.
you at least get a third one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Throwing haymakers.
13.
Yeah, you
Well,
can.
miss.
You can. I think that you were talking about Crusher a second ago, right? That's why you were talking about the bludgeoning.
I do have Crusher, but I wasn't thinking
Oh,
about
sorry,
it.
I misinterpreted. Because you can't use Crusher against creatures that are. It says you can only use it provided the target is no more than 1 size larger than you. So if you wanted to be moving for their first attack, if you would like to move that creature 5 feet to an unoccupied space, you could, because it is only 1 size larger than you.
All right, so Celestina, you're up.
Well, I mean, at the very least, Ray gets like a third attack, right?
He did all 3.
Oh, sorry. Okay, great. Well, my turn. So, yeah, I'm terrified. But first things first, we are gonna... Is that a good idea? I don't really know what this guy does. It seemed kind of vaguely melee attacky, though. Maybe I will run over by kind of where Bjornfrau is, and then use my my pull, my mark, my where is she? Grasping Shadows. Nope, no. Mark of Shadows, yeah. So since they're, or well, no, I guess, yeah, they're, what size are they?
They're all huge.
They're huge. Okay, then I can't pull them anyway. Doesn't matter. But at least they have stuff in the way now. So maybe in that case I will go a little closer, although those guys are pretty scary over there, so maybe not too close. Maybe out within range of the big scary one, but then still like far enough away from the other two that I feel like they'd have to like run a little further. No. Yeah, because what if they have kind of like any kind of cleave or area? Yeah, I can't be too close to my eye. I don't know. I'll just be right here. I don't want to overthink it. Let's
Too late.
Too late.
Yeah, I was
It's too
gonna
late.
say you don't want to overthink it. I think I just went on a journey listening to that.
I don't know. I feel
We
like
just went on a short walk through Adora's mind.
I feel like my standards of overthinking are different. Like it could have been much worse, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Okay,
I
good to
believe
know.
that.
Good to know.
This was minimal impact.
Got it. Got it.
Anything else that you would like to do?
Let's just do a baffle. I guess I'll baffle one of the other ones because I have a feeling that this guy's not gonna be pretty good at int saves.
All right, southern one fails. What am I doing?
Okay. I will roll damage. It's just 2d6, and then they have their next attack or ability, attack roll or ability check has a penalty equal to their proficiency bonus.
Cool.
And that's I got 9 damage, 9 psychic damage.
All right, wicked.
And
that's
then
pretty great.
And I have marked with my gnawing mark. I have marked the big scary one, or they're all the same size, but the scary one who just kind of one shot that guy.
All right, cool.
That's me.
Oh
wait, and then now that they're sorry.
I love it. Keep it up.
Caterpillar. The caterpillar goes and attacks the big guy.
The caterpillar.
With advantage.
Never
no less.
underestimate the caterpillar.
Right, I forgot that attacks have advantage. Okay, we attack. Well, okay, great. That's 21 to hit. Or 20.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's 1d4 damage, and then now they are I think grappled or something. Let's see. 2 damage. And I have it written down in multiple places. No, nothing. It's just 3 damage. That's all. I can't do anything else because they're still too big. So 3 damage, and that's it. They just kind of little. I'm actually doing damage now, though. That's fun.
I love it. I love every part of this.
All right, so we did. So that's taken care of. Kendall.
Okay. So I am looking at this scene, right? And I just want to clarify what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing these two big giants in the back. And
They
what
manifested in the mist.
and this tentacle thing in front of them.
Yes. Who is
Um,
wearing the amulet that you recognized and has all the eyes coming out of the pores on its face, and smoke is sort of breathing out of it.
Okay. What is the range? Let's see,
5.
60 feet. Well, I believe that this guy is within 60 feet of me.
Definitely.
So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to steal his voice.
Nice.
Yeah, get all Ursula up on that bitch.
Okay.
And so Kendall's going to point to him and do like a sort of drawing inward gesture. And wait, no, you may think you have to make a charisma saving throw, but you don't, because I foretold this.
Ooh.
You rolled a 4, friend.
Ooh, you can do that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
Okay.
embracing destiny.
That's a 3rd level spell, right?
For stealing voice.
No.
It's
Embrace Destiny.
No,
Is
that's
Embrace Destiny constant? No. Okay. Steal voice.
Embrace Destiny was something that I did before the fight happened.
Right.
It was a 1st level spell. For every level I added on to it, I could have gotten another D20, but I decided to just cast it at 1st level, just get 1 D20.
Cool.
And I can apply it to a creature of my choice when they're going to make a saving throw.
That's true.
Cool.
That's a lot better than I thought.
And the steal voice is a 2nd level spell, so I'm using 2 spells to make sure that I'm getting this guy's voice.
Cool. You got it.
So
While its voice is stolen, it can't
okay.
speak.
I just wanted to tell you that your dream motes last 10 minutes. So you should have an extra 4 from your I'm assuming that your animate dead spell was 3rd level. And Embrace
Yes, it
Destiny is
was.
1st level. So you should have 4.
I don't believe they stack. I believe that they get clicked to the most recent.
I don't think
need
so.
to-
I'll have Kendall look that up.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
So that goes up.
Oh, you're right.
roll
No,
an-
you're right.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait.
That's the way thaumaturge stuff tends to work.
Molly's like, yeah, bitch. I'm
No,
right.
Yes.
I would not say that.
The dream motes are specific to the dreamscape. So you have a dreamscape if you did this with 3 dream motes at the beginning of this turn. So you could do a dreamscape effect and then cast your 2nd level spell, but I'm not gonna.
No, it was a 1 mote because of the Embrace Destiny.
Oh, but you don't have to.
And
You don't have to override it. You can just
Okay.
keep the old one.
so you still have a 3 mote then.
And
Because that's what you would do.
that is what.
Okay,
Yeah.
I am pulling up my brewy list to remind me how I can use that.
All right. So I'm gonna have. Is the skeleton gonna short bow?
He's going to give the skeleton the command to defend us, and the skeleton is going to do what the skeleton will do to defend us. I'm going to let you
Okay.
do that because I don't actually know what this guy can do.
So he doesn't. He shoots a short bow at it, and it takes 9 damage.
Nice.
6 damage.
I figure it's easier to just tell the skeleton what to do, and then the DM can tell me what the skeleton does because you actually know what that guy was capable of.
All right. So this giant is gonna move over, and is gonna start to like rough up Llewellyn, and like is gonna try to like get him in place so that so that something could happen.
Oh boy.
Odyssey.
Okay.
So it just
Sorry.
kind of goes over there and just kind of postures.
No, it's like grabbing Llewellyn and like getting him held in place. It's not grappling him, but it's like getting him into a place where another creature might be able to grapple him.
Oh, so
Alright.
I have a series of things.
Help action.
Question the first.
Oh, okay.
Fully thought out answer.
If I move, this is a hypothetical move, but I'm going to do it so that you know where I'm standing. If I move here, right?
Yes.
1, I will be flanking, correct?
Yes.
Or would I need to be up?
You already have advantage, though.
Oh, I guess that's fair. 2, directly in front of me, if I have a 15-foot cube, does that hit all 3 of them? It would, correct?
A cube directly in front of you?
15-foot
It would
cube
hit
directly-
Raylan
Yes.
also.
It would also
Oh.
hit Raylan.
Unless
is
you if you just don't go quite as far, you
Maybe
can,
if I go back,
yeah.
like over here. Because where did I start? I'm sorry, Molly, I fucked it up.
You hacked up. I'm just
Did
gonna
I-
say that you stand like right here, and you put it like right there, and you will, if you put yourself between like right here, you can clip the 3 of them without clipping Llewellyn. Or no,
Okay,
you can't.
cool, great.
No,
Nope.
I don't
The
know.
cube is centered right in front of you, or
Let me see.
because then you'd be in the cube no matter what you do.
It's in front of me, yeah. It is. Come on, buddy.
So you can throw it from here. You can throw a cube south and hit the 2 of them.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, it wouldn't. My thing didn't open. So yeah, 15-foot cube originating from you,
Yep. So you can do that.
and it won't hit Llewellyn here. I'm sorry, I missed that.
No.
Real fast, before we move on from my turn, I was just rereading the dream sculpting, and it would have been a bonus action on my turn to use a dream mode.
Yes.
So should I just do that so that it's
Yes.
We've done it? So I'm gonna expend so it would have been 2 dream modes because I'm
Well,
my
so-
most recent spell.
If you do it first, then you can use your 3 dream modes from before, and then you do your other spell, and then end your turn with 2 dream modes in a new dreamscape.
Molly, are you cool with that?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Molly's
let me find
excited
one
about-
that-
Molly wants to have more Neuromancer D8 rolls, right? Like, we're excited about this class.
5.
What if I
One
was-
willing creature of my choice becomes invisible until the end of its next turn, or until it uses an action, bonus action, or reaction. That's gonna be my pugilist buddy.
Nice.
And so quickly you see this surge of obsidian sand spread out into the room around you, and it collapses around Llewellyn, who then poofs into thin air, just completely disappeared.
Cool.
The frost giant is no longer able to take the help action and will instead run forward and take a swing at Kendall, who we saw cast a spell.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
Oh
jeez.
God. Oh goodness.
This is the one that has
Oh jeez. Oh
this
jeez.
is the one that has the penalty of the proficiency bonus on their next attack roll,
Yes, it is.
but not the D4.
We get 1 attack there, so that'll be a 14 to hit.
Let's take a look. Yep, that sure does hit my armor class of 11.
Oh my
All right,
god,
so
what? You're what?
This
What?
creature, yeah, the thaumaturge is squishy. You
Hey, I'm dreamy, but I'm not much more than that.
you step forward, and you will take 13 bludgeoning damage as this great club comes down on your head and sort of crumples you into the ground.
Oh, no.
The skeleton's bow shot goes off and buries itself in this tentacle monster's armor. Next up is Odyssey.
Wait, can I just as a reaction say something?
Okay.
After I'm hit,
Sure.
in the voice that I've just stolen, I would like to say, "Stop that right now!"
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to say that you will. Let's make an insight check for the northern giant.
I don't know how smart he is, but I can try it.
What's your spell DC?
It's a good question. 15.
Okay. You see the second frost giant sort of like sitting back, like unsure of what's going on.
Got him. Got him.
Next up is Odyssey.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Well, let's try this again. Does anyone remember where I started? Because
You were like 3 to the right or left from there. Yeah, somewhere there-ish. Maybe closer, but
20, 25, 30. Okay. Excellent. Okay.
You can only imagine what's so excellent.
Great. Please. Love it. Love it. So good. Okay. Well, you kind of botched up my plans, friends.
Sorry.
I'm just like, you're fine. Okay, so all right, I guess. So how does the cube work? The cube is centered on me, or it's in front of me?
It's centered in front of you. So you go here, you can do a angled cube that will hit the two of them.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I guess
2 is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. I'm gonna come down here if that's okay. Can I come run down, or will I not hit?
That's
both?
fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do that just so that I'm like. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Oh
I guess,
yeah,
but whatever.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is jinx the guy with the red background. Start.
Yeah, it'll save.
Well, that'll happen.
So they take half damage.
For the jinx.
A couple of you run forward and some dust flies up, and you just see this dust somehow picks up steam and becomes a snowball and runs into the shin of this creature.
So he does still take damage, and because I prepared infused clumsiness, he also takes an extra 1d6 of damage.
Yep.
Oh.
That is how that works.
So
Okay.
that's gonna
Because
be
curse of misfortune.
That's gonna be 9.
I think that I just don't know if it works on half damage from a miss.
It is when a creature
It's
takes
any
damage.
attack damage.
Well,
It works.
It says when you.
I'm giving it a pass.
Okay, great.
So it says when you attack, but specifically in the text for the accursed, it says that you can count your misfortune or whatever as an attack spell.
Well, it says when you hit.
But
The DM's allowing it to
But yeah,
pass.
it doesn't
y'all.
matter. It doesn't matter. I'm
But
shutting up.
again, it's not a hit or miss though.
Great.
It's a save.
Okay.
It hits.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
does
gonna
damage. It's
so that's gonna be
foolproof.
that's going to be 9 damage there. And then he has to make a con saving throw for the infused clumsiness.
Okie dokie. That. Yeah, he fails.
Oh, he
Nice.
fails?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so whenever he makes an attack roll or an ability check using strength or dex, he has to roll a d4 and subtract that number.
Okay, cool. Noted.
So that's great. And then, so that was my bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to cast Wave of Agony as a 2nd level spell slot. So both of those guys need to make another con saving throw.
Wave of Agony. What's that?
All right, the big guy saves. This is another accursed original spell,
There.
and then the other one will fail. So the big
Excellent.
guy fails. The small guy takes damage.
Does he take half? Let's see.
Yes.
He does. Okay, great. So it's, let's see, 3d8. Awesome. Love that.
Nice.
Curse of Misfortune is very powerful.
It's very fun, right? I'm loving it. Okay, so that's
11,
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the one that failed takes 16 and the other one takes 8.
Nice roll.
All right, cool.
And the one that failed can't move until your next turn.
The one that failed correct.
Great. So, this creature, the creature that whose voice is stolen and 1,000 pussy eyes are squishing around in his face, is going to glare at Kendall and be like, after seeing the club hit him, it's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be dead soon. Did you make a concentration check on Steel Voice when you got hit?
Oh, good point. Let me just
And then one of the tentacle, a smoky tendril is gonna lash out and try to grab onto Odyssey. So does your infused clumsiness is a minus D4 on attack rolls, right?
Correct.
Okay, so
I don't think Still Voice is concentration. It can be if you want, obviously, but
just rolling trash today
I love it.
when it comes.
Rolling
So
trash
you feel this smoky tentacle wrap around you, and you feel your curse magic just be like, no, we are the curse on this body, and it just pushes outwards and breaks the smoke, and you see this creature kind of retch back, and its mouth is moving. And no noise is coming out, and it is furious. Let's see here. Anything else going on?
so it took its it did a verbal spell and took
No.
its. Oh, okay.
No. The
Real
Bayrog is gonna make a. Go ahead.
You asked about a concentration check. I'm not finding where Steel Voice has concentration attached to it. It just
Cool.
says it's an 8-hour spell.
There you go.
I
8
rolled
hours?
anyway. Yeah.
You have Tekokaru's voice for the next 8 hours. Whatever you're gonna do with that.
Oh
It's
god.
really fun.
They can try to shake off the spell, but till then,
I feel like Kendall is like
What
the
is-
most morally
what is the
just out of all of
shake-off?
us right
it's an
now.
action to expend 1 or more hit dice, and then
So yeah, let me read the whole thing.
yeah, go ahead.
So a creature of your choice within range must succeed on a charisma saving throw, which I did not allow him to do, or have its voice stolen for the duration. While the target's voice is stolen, it cannot speak. Additionally, whenever you speak, you can choose to use its voice instead of your own. A targeted creature can use an action to expend and roll 1 or more hit dice in an attempt to regain its voice. When it does so, the target takes necrotic damage equal to the total rolled. If the total is equal to or greater than your spell save DC, the effect on it ends. A target can still cast spells with verbal components when its voice is stolen, but each time it does, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage per level of spell cast.
Nice.
So that's gonna drastically change what I do on my turn.
Okay.
There's a little bit more. A remove curse cast on the spell target. A remove curse cast on the target spell ends. Wow, this is phrased weird. A remove curse cast on the target spell ends this spell early. And then there's something about casting at higher levels, but I didn't do that. So
Great.
Rewind.
So we're gonna undo the missed tentacle attack, and they are going to look at the Bayrog, and they are going to say, "March with," or they're not going to say anything
They're not
because they
gonna
don't
say
have a
anything.
voice, but they're going to take. What is it? It's 1d12 per spell level.
No, they
1d12
use
per
their...
spell level if they need to have if it has a spoken component. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Damn, that's really good, Kendall.
Thanks. Yeah, Kendall is definitely
What's showing?
Oh
not
yeah, it's per
messing
level
around right now.
per level of the spell they're casting. So if this is like some crazy high level spell,
Yeah, so get wrecked.
Don't just get wrecked. You can go ahead and see yourself out.
I think this is so cool. Okay,
This is a lot.
Very cool.
the
This
steel
is a
voice
lot.
is like such. This is such a good. Not
Boss
to like.
counter.
I like what's happening with the combination of mechanics and flavor here on the steel voice. I think you were smart to cast it. I think they were smart to design it. I just love it. I'm loving it. Don't you dare, Molly.
So,
I really love stuff that actually targets casters, like specifically.
what did I do?
Earlier, you did the McDonald's jingle when Isabel said, "I'm loving it."
All right, the Bayrog will run over and take a series of shots at this creature. 1 will
With
hit.
advantage.
2 will hit. 3 will hit. 4 will hit.
Yeah.
All right. So the Bjorn for now will look over and will run at the creature that's attacking Kendall, and we'll just beat the snot out of him for 48 damage. And this creature is on its last legs.
Nice.
And Bjorn for now is like, this is what you get for what your people did to my clan. This is what you get. And the creature snarls back at him. The young frost giant that was previously kind of stuttering for a second. Wait, is the Bayrog standing on top of you, Llewellyn?
Yeah, it appears so.
All right, it kind of knocks over Llewellyn, and you hear like a quiet like thump thump as he moves around. This giant is gonna move over
A creature
here.
that fit could stand over Llewellyn and not be stepping on them directly.
Is going to
Probably
Molly,
behind
Molly.
Odyssey.
Wait, stop, Molly. That giant's movement is reduced to 0. He can't move.
He can't move.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
wave
they-
of agony. Okay. Well then. Oh my gosh! This.
Oh my god, guys, are we winning right now?
Don't say that.
And he pulls
From
the
you
he pulls the,
especially.
Giant
The
God
curse will come
descends from the
through.
sky and crushes us all.
he pulls
Okay.
the javelin from his pack and hucks it at you. So that's a
Sounds
24
right.
to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And so that'd be 13. That'll be 11 piercing damage.
Okay, wait. As my reaction, I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
Hey.
Okay. I'll
Silvery
repeat.
Barbs.
I'll reroll it. It's a nat 20.
Okay, well you take the lower, but I guess you
All
still
right,
got
so it
me.
still hits. You still take 11 piercing damage. I was getting hyped. I was doing math. It's like, ooh, 11 plus 12, 23 damage. But no, you just
Molly,
take 11.
Can you remind me what the big scary one did on their turn?
Attempted to, you just saw a smoky tendril try to wrap itself around Odyssey.
Okay.
And it would have dove back. So we get an opportunity attack from Raylan and an opportunity attack from Odyssey.
Okay, and I do see, just from the last bit of flavor there, Llewellyn, I'm going to give you, from the Silvery Barbs, I also get to give one creature that I see.
You don't see.
Oh, I can't see?
You cannot see Llewellyn.
Invisible.
Who can I see? Can I see anybody?
Everybody
Celestrina.
else.
Oh, okay. I'll give Sorry, that's fine. Celestrina, I'll give you advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Thanks.
24 to hit.
All right, you hit. Don't forget your thing that we designed.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. Let me go get the mechanics for that guy.
Oh man. What's this now?
Here it is.
Please explain.
So, if for those of you who have watched Tales of the Concord, you will know that Pike is it was Raylan's main over there, and I know that Raylan has a big penchant for the Magus class and really loves everything that went on there. So we're gonna see.
I thought I wasn't one because the high rolls.
We designed a magic item that when he makes an attack of opportunity, it casts a random Magus spell.
Ooh.
A random Magus cantrip. So let's see
Nice.
what happens.
Also, I'm very sorry. Really quick, Molly. I absolutely didn't record. Was there damage done to me? You said 13 points of damage?
Yes,
I did not
11.
11. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Now 13 was me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Kendall's bloodied.
Oh.
But to be fair, the guy in front of you is like even worse. So I think you're doing mostly fine.
The skeleton could probably kill.
I think I like how I rolled the die and then I looked over and I was like, I rolled the wrong die for it. I was like, there's no 7 on this list. That'll be why.
Doing great, King. Doing great.
I got root snare.
All right, root snare. So it moves into grasping roots, sprout in each unoccupied space on the ground surrounding the target within range. Until it willingly moves in one of the spaces, the creature must take a dexterity saving throw. All right, let's see if it makes its dex save.
Dex save.
It will make its dex save, so roll the 2d4 piercing, and it will move away.
Hey, that was one of those ones where it was just like, hey, it might not come in handy, but if it comes up at a time where it is handy, it will be, and it just
might,
so happens.
It's not bloodletting bite, but it's good.
I have a feeling that this guy is not the type of enemy to make ability checks and attack rolls, so maybe I shouldn't be using my mark on them.
7.
7 damage. Wow, that's dang near max. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, cool. The javelin goes off. Llewellyn, you are invisible. And the invisibility from the dream mote fades after the attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Llewellyn is now visible.
And did you guys use the unseen attacker stuff? Because Llewellyn would have been unseen.
Well, they already have fairy fire on them anyway.
Fair enough.
Fairy enough.
Hey.
Okay.
Not a Karis in the world. Not a
Never
Karis in the
hear
world.
it.
I'm so angry. All right, let's get rid of invisible.
Right here would invoke attack of opportunity, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. All right.
You've seen this guy try to move, and his feet have been planted into the ground by a wave of unluck. See, it seems somehow like temporarily the stone or all on the floor around him has become mud, and he's just completely mired in this. And he's like, "What, Tekokaru? Why are you running? What is going on?"
See, I want to check the
Sure
mechanics
does
on
suck.
something before I say I want to do it. There it is. Okay, it is a bonus action.
But for the flavor, the non-movement is actually from the wave of agony. So he's actually just like paralyzed with pain.
Oh, yeah, I was just
Oh, yeah,
flavoring it that way, but I got you. Okay, so that this tremendous curse energy is just absolutely has
He stubbed his toes so hard.
has locked the blood in his veins beneath his legs, and the agonizing pain is becoming difficult to bear. So what are you up to, Llewellyn?
I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay, your face step. Your
Yeah.
Eladrin thing. Okay.
And then I'm going
And which
to...
Eladrin are you? So what does that do?
Oh, let's see. That would be Spring.
So what am I rolling?
Nothing. It's just I could send an ally if I felt like it instead. So,
What a good support friend.
Yeah. And then I'm going to punch him.
You're going. Okay. All right. Make 2 attacks with advantage.
Yep. Gonna go for the
There's no
field.
saves for fairy fire at the end of turns, right?
Nope. Yeah. Just lasts a minute.
What was that noise?
Both of those were really bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not hitting with a 10. Hilarious, but not happening. And then, let's see, I'll try again. Maybe I will roll higher than a 4 with advantage. Okay, cool. Thank you. 21 to hit on my second.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see.
So actually, these enemies are 2 sizes larger than us, so we can't use Crusher.
Yes.
Cool. I've noticed that in a campaign specifically about giants being the enemy, my Warden Shadow abilities just don't do anything if they're bigger than large. So fascinating choice on my part.
No.
Well, that is a take that is not informed by the enlarge reduce spell. which I'm
that's true.
pretty sure you can access as a warlock.
Fair point. Fair point.
Although
10
the
bludgeoning.
10 points of bludgeoning. All right. So you square up to this creature, and it's this moment that Kendall had pre-seen where Llewellyn is standing up to this creature. You sort of get a hop, skip, and a jump, and you crush into the side of his face, and a few of the eyes come out, and you have this kind of thick, it's kind of congealed into a brown ichor on your knuckles from the number of eyes you popped.
Ew.
Yum. Delicious.
Yeah. A gravy. Tasty.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Eye gravy.
Don't
Ew.
you love it?
Finger licking goods. His fingers.
Anything else?
Nope, because that was my bonus action and my 2 attacks.
All right, cool. Then we go. Next up is Celestrina.
Okay, sick. I am going to Misty Step and then use my movement to go hang out. I think. Oh, I guess I can flank. It doesn't matter. We have fairy fire. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll go over here. So I'm gonna run over and then use my once per day Misty Step. Okay, I'm telling everybody. I don't know how to tell it that I used it, but yeah, I'm gonna use my once per day Misty Step, and I'm just gonna Green Flame Blade. Let's keep it simple.
Alrighty.
Out of character for me, I think. Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's do this first. So attack with advantage. Ooh, I crit.
on a normal round. Just like, oh yeah.
Huh?
On a normal, I'll keep it simple. Oh wait, then I'll do this.
Okay,
It's
so
relative, okay?
That's as simple as we can get.
would you like me to do I maximize the Green Flame Blade damage or just the weapon damage?
You max.
I crit.
So
I got a nat 20.
Roll your attack damage.
Okay.
Hey.
So roll that plus Green Flame Blade.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I haven't done this yet. I haven't made an attack with this character. Okay, here's the D8.
So this is your staff, and you're doing longsword.
Oh no, longsword Ruby of the War Mage. So I can use it as a spell focus. So
great.
Okay, I actually rolled an 8 on my D8. My damage rolls.
Woo!
Where did they go?
Cool.
So then.
So you roll a D8, a D6.
Oh yes, right. Sorry. Actually, the extra damage is 2d8 more damage because of Green Flame Blade because we're 5th level now. So that's the total is 18 damage.
So it's. Oh, you're saying it adds a D8 at level 5?
At 5th level, the melee. Oh no! You're right. It's just Okay. So the first one I rolled was a 3. So the total is 11.
11
plus strength. Yeah. So 14.
14 plus 1d8 plus 2 plus 16. So you deal 30 damage to this creature.
Nice.
And it is bloodied. Give me 1 second.
Nice. Yeah, Green Flame Blade, until you get level 5, doesn't do anything to the one that you actually hit. It's only extra damage to somebody else, which I can't do right now. So, but anyway, that's my turn. And then my caterpillar is going to run over to the nearly dead giant that attacked Kendall and attempt to kill it.
All right, you do that.
You do.
Go caterpillar.
All right, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I don't think that there's a way it doesn't kill it.
Great.
Because it's +1.
It's
so
+1, yeah.
How does your caterpillar kill this giant?
The caterpillar goes right on top of its forehead where the gem is, and then like starts I don't know, sucking on it, and then the gem starts to glow brighter and then less bright and then like explodes their brain.
All right, and so this happens, and the creature topples over dead. And Kendall, you get a lovely spray of giant blood. Kendall, you're up.
Alrighty then. Okay. I've been so caught up in what everybody's been doing. I've just been digging it so much that I completely forgot to prep what I was going to be doing.
That's your turn, though. You know what? You were just in the moment.
I was. I was just enjoying all of this.
It's super convenient. I can just punch when I do that. Not much changes for me.
All right. So I think given that he's not doing so great, I think Kendall is going to he's going to like want to stay within a reasonable range, but don't want to be right in the battle. Let me see. I can move 30 feet. Let me take this little ruler. Jig. Measure some distance. All right, that's a whole 30 feet. Could go this way. That's also 30. Yeah, let's go there.
Oh yeah.
Because he's my ally, so I'm not taking any kind of I don't have to disengage or anything. And then so one thing that thaumaturges can do is we can upcast or overcast rather. And Kendall is more than bloodied right now and is going to try to take care of himself. You know, like they say on the airplanes, you know, put the mask on yourself first. Before you put it on your undead servant.
I got that in the card. I remember that. The little
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he can do this a number of times per thaumaturge level. 2. So you can do it twice.
You can do it twice.
And he's gonna high cast. Using a 2nd level spell slot, high cast it to 3rd level, healing word on himself. So I'm going to roll 3d4. Because that's the kind of healing that Kendall's currently able to do.
Nice.
All right, that die went into the literal garbage. I'm going to use a different one. And I'm going to roll it on the
now.
Other side of the table. It rolled a D3, and then on the second one, it fell. I caught it, and then it fell into the garbage. So I don't think that was meant to be.
Finished.
All right, that's a 4 and a 3. So that is 10 back to Kendall.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
And then for his actual action. Sorry, that was very important for Kendall.
You can replace your 2-mote dreamscape with a 3-mote dreamscape now.
Fair.
Or,
could do that.
Yes. Yeah.
I think for his actual action, he's going to deadly premonition on Tekokaru. Tekokaru.
You're gonna, and that's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Cool. What do I need to do?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. DC is.
I'm assuming it's my spell casting, which is a 15.
So it's a 20 for the wisdom save.
He also is it a strength or a dex?
No, it's a wisdom save.
Okay, sorry.
No
Okay,
need to
so
apologize.
it passes the deadly premonition, so it doesn't actually see any deadly vision. And then Kendall's gonna continue to tell his skeleton to defend us.
And the skeleton lets off a short bow bolt and it buries itself in the rooted frost giant. Odyssey, you're up.
Okie dokie. Okay. I am gonna. Wow. I'm so sorry. My wonderful partner just brought me a bag of popcorn. What an amazing thing.
What an amazing person.
What an amazing thing that just happened. And then I immediately dropped it on the floor. Okay.
That's right.
So I'm gonna the one that's closest to me that had lost his movement previously. I'm gonna jinx him. I'm gonna jinx the heck out of him.
All right. He now owes you a Coke. He failed.
Yeah.
How we never made that joke before.
I know, right? Missed opportunity. You said he
Isabel
failed.
was so excited by that, she turned off her own camera.
It was too much.
I was trying not to make too much noise, and I accidentally turned off the camera instead of muting myself.
Ooh, spoiler alert, I rolled really well. Okay, so 13 damage.
What's
for
the flavor?
jinx. I'm gonna say Odd is like looking around the battlefield desperately, trying to keep track of everything that's going on, and he does like a little spin to turn around and make sure that his allies are still okay, and to take a peek at Bjarnfrau, who he's grown very sentimentally attached to, and one of his toes catches in the dirt and kicks sand up into the eyes of this buddo, this friendo, and just, damages his corneas. Really deep corneal damage, really hard to deal with.
Dang.
Prognosis is not good.
Recovery is going to be brutal.
Big corn damage. That's rough.
Big corn damage.
All right, and then for your action?
I'm just gonna shoot him with the crossbow.
All right, so in a puff, so Kendall runs forward, gripping onto his holy symbol, forgetting, the power is now within me, and feels the permanent inlay in his chest, and the healing magic radiates out from there, kind of returning his force. Seeing this flash, Odyssey gets distracted, kicks up a cloud of dust, and it just buries it flies alongside this arrow and gets into this giant's eyes, and they're coughing and sputtering as Odyssey wheels around and looses a crossbow bolt at it.
And then let's see. That's gonna be that's gonna be an 8 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, so he is gonna miss
advantage.
that one. Sorry.
With advantage.
advantage.
Oh, yes, advantage. Oh, I forgot. Excellent.
You fair
Oh,
god.
that's good. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Excellent. Okay, love it. And then thank you, Celestrina.
Ooh, the power level's getting janky.
Okay,
I gotta reel this in a bit, huh?
a whopping 3 damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I know, spicy. And then let's see. I'm just gonna scoot on over. Oops. Nope. I'm just gonna scoot on. Nope. I'm just gonna scoot. Nope. Oh my god. Why is this not working? I'm on the movement guy. Movement. Yes. Token control.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to scoot over here.
Okay.
I'm
You
in
do
2
that.
places at once. I don't know what's happening.
It
in
looks normal to
Concord.
me. You just are
Okay,
over.
good.
You were,
Yep.
My thing.
With
All
our
right.
friends.
I would refresh your thing. All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Odyssey?
That is it.
Cool. So this mind flayer looking and is like, oh, like this is like very convenient for him. So he looks out and you see like a flash go across his eyes. And here we go. Look at that. Look at how you lined it all up for him. How generous.
Oh, the minute you said that, I was like, but we're not in a. I was like, at first I was like, but we're not
we're
in
in
a
line.
line.
I need
we're
an
in a code.
intelligence saving throw from everybody.
Oh, a
Wow.
saving throw for my intelligence you ask for. I
I'm
can
fine.
do that. If I'm not
my
okay.
one weakness.
I rolled poorly, so I'm going to re-roll using my Twist of Fate. Just announcing that.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 7.
Nice.
Okay, you
I
save.
rolled 20 dirty.
All right, so you
Chicken.
both take 11.
11 on a 20?
And-
What's happening?
Yes.
Oh!
I'll explain it in a
Oh,
second.
you're
Really glad I
Llewellyn, where you at?
saved.
What did you roll?
Oh well, I rolled a 6, but I got a 5. So
All right, so Llewellyn, you take 22 psychic damage and you are stunned. You look out
it
and
actually downs me.
Okay.
Oh, yep, nope. There's nothing I can do about that. Because
So-
I don't take half from this, so.
Oh, I should probably roll for concentration too, huh? Or do you care?
Is that affects infused clumsiness, right?
Good. I have
Yeah.
10 HP.
Yeah.
Oh,
I passed.
Okay.
I have temp HP. I'm actually at a 7.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you got a bunch of temp HP from before.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
And you are stunned for the next minute.
all of us?
You
No,
can save.
oh.
No, just Llewellyn.
Oh,
So stunned. Reminder: all attacks are crits. You are
Flavor
in-
wise.
So basically, what's happening here is this creature looks out and you see the smoke start to coalesce around this creature, this purple and orange smoke, and quickly it drives out along the floor within just a few seconds. It drives out and it starts to fill all your nostrils, and then it sparks as you're kind of consumed in a hallucinatory flame. And you see Llewellyn is kind of like in his mind, he's on fire. Like in his mind, he's completely stunned and on fire. You just can't tell what's going on. The rest of you felt it for a second and you felt the heat move off of your body, but you're like, okay, nope, you're able to keep yourself grounded in reality. But Llewellyn, you are stunned.
What spell is
Stunned
it?
is
If it's a spell, it doesn't have
It's
to
not
be.
a spell.
They're a mind flayer, so type thing ish.
not a spell.
Great.
So you are incapacitated. You cannot move, and you can't take actions, reactions, or bonus actions. You can't move. You can't speak.
Attacks against you have
You
advantage.
can't. You
And you
can't.
fail.
period.
And you fail strength and dexterity saving throws. All right. So that is his action.
I'm spicy.
So he will say, "You should not have." Well,
Well-
he won't say anything because he doesn't have a voice. And then he will
He'll mime.
slide back behind Celestrina, trying to get distance without taking an attack. You know what? Take an attack of opportunity. He'll dip.
I'm not that
He'll
scary.
yeet. You want to take your attack, and
Yes.
then it is the other
Okay.
creature will run
Oh
over.
my god, I
it.
got a nat 20 again.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay. I got an 8 again on my D8. Okay, so my damage is 11 plus whatever crit, so I'm guessing, I don't know if you add the strength twice, so 11 and it's a crit.
11. So it was 11 plus 8, so 17.
So 19.
What?
11 plus 8 is 19.
Rude.
I gotta
How
use my
dare
math
you.
degree sometime.
You have a math degree? That's aggressive. That's very aggressive. Show me your knee-high stripy socks now. Math degree.
I demand proof.
Dang it! Look at it. It's the proof.
They
We
also
don't
have,
even need to.
Oh, you can't see. Yeah,
I
they
don't
also
know if this is the kind of
Pause.
content Jen wants.
They have paws. You can't really see though.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
that's cute. Here's a little foot content for all on the table.
Just for you guys.
Just a little stripy socks content.
And the Bayrog runs up. Bjorn Farrell runs up and just rips the other small giant apart. You just see it. He quarters his second giant of the day.
Nice.
Next up is Llewellyn.
Feels like
Is there
you are stunned. You at the end of your turn. Let me see. You can at the end of your turn you make another intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 13.
That does not save. Next up is Shadowstrainer.
Okay. This guy's very fired. I feel like trying to get fancy, not my vibe. I'm going to chase after him and use Green Flame Blade again.
All right. You run up and you swing.
I'll decide just a specific spot in a second, but let me just take care of the attack.
Buy some pineapple lights.
Oh, I got a 7 on both dice. Okay, I think that my attack roll is 13.
I'm sorry. My partner just found out that they no longer have to pay alimony, which is wicked.
I'm so happy for
Yay!
you.
What was it?
13.
13 to hit?
13 to hit.
We'll miss.
Okay, great. I can't. He's large, so my stuff doesn't do anything. I will. I'll just be over. Oh, now I'm having the weird issue with the character model. Okay, I'll deal with that later. My caterpillar is going to try to catch up. Actually, no, the caterpillar dashes. It can do that, so it's like getting closer.
Okay, so you see as all this dust is kicked up from this gymnasium floor, Celestrina is like, "Come on, little buddy, come on, you can do it." Kendall, you're up.
Okie dokie. All right. So I have been weighing the pros and cons of chasing after this dude or just trying to stay out of range.
Well, you know what I picked.
Yeah, but you have probably more than a quarter of your health right now. So
I do, and I'm also the one, threatening this guy. So hopefully, drawing their attention. Maybe I'll be like here.
I think Kendall is going to move. Kendall is going to move himself 30 feet from into that direction. Because he does not want to be in range of this caster if he can help it after everything that's been going on.
Where are you going? You hear called from across the room.
And he's going to point to the caster and using his action. He's going to call forth a chilly and familiar to Odd, at least, ghostly skeletal hand.
No.
And he's going to make a ranged attack.
With advantage. Nice.
With advantage. Good thing there's advantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's a not so good. It could have been a lot worse, but I don't think that it's going to hit because it was a 7 plus... Where on this sheet does it show me what my ranged attack is?
It's just your spell stat and your proficiency.
To be my proficiency?
What are you asking? What is your plus to hit for?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
plus proficiency.
Okay. Proficiency is 3. Intelligence is 4, so that's 7. So 14 to hit.
Just misses.
You're better at hitting stuff than I
am. And
the skeleton's bowshot did hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
For 2 damage.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna healing word myself again, and this time we've used our 3rd level spell already. So we're going to just
Don't forget
it.
about your dreamscape.
So I have a choice between bonus actions. I can either bonus action use a moat or bonus action healing word, correct?
Yes.
And you've got 3 moats, and you're gonna get them if you healing word. I don't know later. I don't know. You should do what makes you happy. What your character would do.
Pretty far away. Probably makes more sense to do the dreamscape. Okay. All right, that is an 8. Choose one creature and roll a number of d8s equal to the level of the highest level thaumaturge spell I know. If the total is equal or greater to the creature's current hit points, it falls unconscious until it takes damage.
I'm assuming that this
that's
only affects...
gonna be the mind flayer, dude.
Well, I don't think it's close enough, actually.
It doesn't give me a range.
The dreamscape is like a 30-foot radius, and then it doesn't move, I think. It, like, wherever you are when you cast the spell is where the dreamscape is in a 30-foot radius, and then it just lives there until it goes away or until you make a new dreamscape by casting a new spell. So wherever you were when you cast your healing word at 3rd level last turn, it's a 30-foot radius from there.
Okay, so I think...
You were, like, here?
I think I was actually here because I was in that cone, remember? It was like... I was, like, here... And that wouldn't include any enemy.
So the dreamscape is currently in this area. You could put yourself to sleep. You could put the skeleton to sleep. Nope, you couldn't. You could put Llewellyn to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to choose not to do any of that.
Okay.
God.
All right. Next up is Odyssey.
See, I'm an equal opportunity rules layer.
So, if I dash, that's just my action. I can still use a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Okay. That's what I thought, but. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna move here with my dash, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna jinx him.
Okay. Saves.
All right, fair enough. Touche, good friend. He takes 7 damage.
All right, and so you see as I draw a whole bunch of 1-foot spell effects on this creature. You see his, like, the smoke start to falter from around him. And you look, and he looks up at Bjorn Fredau, and he says,
It is.
Wait, does he say anything?
Yeah, well, all right. So, you won't hear anything. But you do see,
my baby Bjorn.
You see Bjorn Fredau. You see a I'm
so sorry that I screwed with your storytelling so much.
No, it just is what it is. You see Bjorn Fredau, his spirit starts to get funneled out of him.
No.
And you see his life force get drained out as he draws all of the vital energy from this giant. Even though he wasn't happy, his clan must have been bound to this magic somehow. And the Bjorn Fredau falls over dead. And phase 2 music.
Baby Bjorn.
What's the flavor
next.
for the half damage on unfortunate accident?
What's what? I'm sorry?
What was the flavor for unfortunate accident, for unavoidable accident?
Oh,
There's like, we're in a gym. There could be like wrenches and stuff.
He's facing you, Celestrina, but he like whips his head around to look at Odd when he sees Odd attacking, and he cricks his neck really.
As he's sucking the soul out of this other giant, he gets a really bad neck crick.
He's like,
Gives himself whiplash.
Darn sciatica acting
I
up.
just hate it when that happens.
All right, so he rolls his recharge. It doesn't go off. He's gonna lash out with let's see here. Oh, this might be fun to do.
Oh, might be fun.
Yeah, he'll do that. You are whisked 10 feet into the air and suspended there, Celestrina.
Okay, just happens.
Yep. Yeah, it's a levitate spell. There's no saves.
Cool.
And he takes 12 necrotic damage.
Nice.
But we'll take that to get you not attacking him anymore. And
does he have to roll concentration from the necrotic damage from the curse?
It probably pre-curs.
I think you're probably right.
I'm going to say that it pre-curs. So he will have to roll once he moves out of range of you. So he's going to move here. So make your attack of opportunity as you are whisked up into the air.
Sure. I'm not going to try to get you to change anything. I was just looking at levitate for fun, and it does say that there's a save, but maybe that's only just for when I do it.
What save? What is the save for it?
Con.
All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I have a nat 20.
All right, you do not. And so instead, you keep your feet planted on the ground.
Okay.
And you keep going.
Okay, so opportunity attack.
Yes.
Wow, that was very bad. Okay, I miss.
All right, cool. So as this mind flayer attempt, you see him start to lift up Celestrina as this kind of flood of butterflies shake out and start to pester him in the face. He loses his focus on the incantation and dives away as Celestrina lashes out with her long sword. She dings off of the hard rocky ground.
She starts to raise up from the ground, but just a couple inches before, like you said, the butterflies distract them, and then she falls back down to the. And she doesn't look like her. She still looks like Mbatra, but she falls back to the ground with a loud cling that rings in the room, even though Mbatra is maybe not wearing tons of heavy armor, but she still clanks pretty hard.
Clank. Raylan, make a
11.
All right.
11.
You are still stunned.
No.
Celestrina, you're up.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's keep going. I'm gonna run over.
This exact situation is why you take Booming Blade.
Yeah, because they want to be running. Well, I'm not really the DPS character, so
That's fair.
all it does is do more damage is the thing too, Booming Blade. But it would be doing a lot of damage. All right, Green Flame Blade. Okay.
As a Blade Singer main, this is my jam. This is exactly what I was like. I will never have this happen to me. I hate this.
Okay. Oh, well, also I think anyway, 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is 8 damage total.
Okay.
And I remembered I have a bonus action thing that I can do, which is Fey Presence. So I am going to,
Presents for me?
I don't know. Maybe the echo of the clang from landing on the ground is still in their ears, and make a wisdom save. Let me double check that, but I think it's a wisdom save.
That is not a magical effect. Or is that part of your warlock, or is that part of your warden?
It's warlock.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, it fails.
Okay. So I can choose to have them be charmed or frightened. I guess I could have activated my. Well, it's not important. Ability checks. See, it doesn't even really do anything though, and they're already running. I guess charmed. Sure, they're charmed until the end of my next turn because they already aren't making ability checks and attack rolls in the first place, and they're
So
already
they view
running
you
away.
as a friend.
I don't know exactly. I think that I honestly 5e
Yeah.
charmed kind of confuses me, but yeah, they can't attack me or target me with harmful abilities or magical effects, and I get advantage on social interactions with them.
Until you attack them.
Yes, yeah.
So they're gonna run away, then
Or
attack
somebody
them, and
allied
turn
to
around.
you attacks them.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't say those things. I think that might
Kendall,
just be
you're up.
for that those are things are attached to the charm person spell, but not necessarily this. I don't know how it works, but at the very least, that's true.
I'll take a look at it.
Until the end of my next turn.
Kendall, you're up.
Oh wait, and then Caterpillar is gonna attack as well. The Caterpillar
okay.
can actually dash as a bonus action. I forgot, just as much as it wants. So it's running around inching along the ground. The Caterpillar hits.
All right.
We have DPS.
Damage.
The team.
Oh, come here. Okay, 2 damage.
Cool. That occurs. All right. Next up is Kendall.
Okie dokie. So Kendall. Buddy's dead. My buddy there is dead. And is super dead, right? It's not he's throwing death throws. He's dead, right?
Oh yeah, no, he's dead.
Okay.
He his body. So Bjornfridau was kind of a lively orangey brown skin, very earth tones.
Mhm.
And as his soul was sucked out of him, as the pact was invoked, you saw his body become completely white. It's pallid, all color drained of it, down to the eyes are just shades down to the pupils are just white.
Okie doke.
So, not that you definitely should, but you can still roll for. You have 2 more motes, and there are some beneficial results that you could get.
Yeah. I really think I need to use Healing Word.
Great.
Okay. Raylan, would you like a Cardic inspiration, sir?
It
Would you like
probably
to try that for your save?
Yeah, it probably
Alright.
wouldn't hurt.
You want to give me a number between 1 and 5?
4.
All right, that is
Use this. I feel
that
we
is
need,
that is a king. So you are unstuck at the end of your last turn.
Yay!
So Kendall, you're up.
I am overcasting Healing Word using a 2nd level spell slot to a 3rd level.
What does
Okay.
overcasting do?
Overcasting, I can do it twice per long rest, and it allows me to use. Well, there's 2 things I can do. I can either do multiple spells at once,
Just called chain cast.
called Chain Cast, or I can do Overcast, which is what I've been doing, which is use a spell slot as if it were 1 spell slot higher.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
And this is a wonderful new class from Benjamin Huffman, writer of The Pugilist
3
and The Magus.
2. So I'm going to gain back 9. And I still haven't used my action, and I think I want Kendall to be. I think Kendall's going to want to be a little bit closer now that he's healed up a little bit. So I think his action is going to look like a dash.
I'm going to put out there a thought into your head of, you dash first, you run over there, and then you Healing Word, and then make a new dreamscape over, closer to where people are. So you can...
That makes sense. I would like to do that.
I think that even if you overcast, you still only get 2 motes, though. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay,
I'm happy with 2 motes.
A 60 feet cube.
Yeah, I think you get 2.
And it would be centered on me,
It's
right?
centered on Kendall, yeah. 30-foot radius centered on Kendall.
There it is.
All right.
All right. Oh, nope.
I already used my bonus action, so
Yeah.
going to continue to tell our skeletal archer friend over there to defend us.
All right, so it is going to move up and take a short bow shot. It probably has to dash up. So it'll get into range, and that'll be the end of its turn. Odyssey, you're up.
Okay. So when I use the Misty Step that I have, that's a racial trait.
Face step.
Sure, face step. It doesn't cost me a spell slot. I just get it one
No.
for free per day.
Yeah, you can just do it.
It's just a feature.
Depending
And
on
it's-
which version you picked, you might have more than 1 per day, but
Mhm.
So I'm gonna use. Okay, so I'm gonna go 15, 20, 25, 30 feet as my normal movement, and then it's 30 feet for teleportation, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and flank.
And what is the
you don't have to, by the way, as well, because of...
I guess that's fair, but I mean,
It's good because of the
what
cone.
is the
Yeah.
thingy that you're doing?
Summer, right?
What Eladrin? Your summer Eladrin?
No, I'm summer. You're autumn.
I'm fall. Yeah, autumn. I don't remember what I get as a bonus for my face.
Nice. I'll look it up for you.
Sorry.
Okay. So, what would you like to do? You bamf over. You have your action.
Yeah. So for my action, I'm gonna use my last. What?
It's they have to do a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Or until this one does say
Saves.
explicitly until you
He
or your
saves.
companions deal any damage to the creatures.
Oh, that's fun. It doesn't matter. He saves anyway.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
so
fairly sure that's just what the charmed condition is, because charmed is a condition in D&D.
I know, but it doesn't say that in the condition. It only says that
It
on the
does
abilities
not.
that grant the condition.
interesting. I'm gonna cast my last first level spell slot to do inflict wounds.
Alrighty. You do that.
Alright. And I don't roll great, so I'm going to reroll my attack roll using my Twist of Fate.
Okay.
And that's going to be a nat 20! Woo! Okay.
Did you
Nice.
All
already have
right. So
advantage
that's
from
30 damage,
fire?
and then roll that, and then
Oh, I did. It doesn't matter.
roll
Or
your
you
dice.
you don't have to. Okay.
Okay. 3d10. Great. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so my normal damage is 20.
Okay, so you do 50 damage in one hit.
Woo! All right. I'll take
No,
it.
you crit inflict wounds. That's man.
That was great. Yeah, okay.
So, so Odyssey, as he is randomly wont to do at times, this necrotic energy swirls around him as you see like this typically joyful Odyssey, like the eyebrows furrow, and there's like all that joy that is usually there is gone, and he reaches out and he's thinking about like for Josephine in this moment.
Mhm.
Reaches out, grabs this creature, and the necrotic energy begins to pour into it. And you see the creature start to become cracks run through the creature like it was a desert after a rainstorm. And the creature collapses into a green mist that spreads out again around the room. After a few seconds, begins to swirl. And it begins to swirl. And it begins to swirl. And you feel it tugging your feet. Celestina fights against it very strong at first and is whisked in. Odyssey, your bad luck curse guides you in as well. Llewellyn, you're grabbing on for home and hearth. You're holding on to an arrow loop. You're struggling, and your biceps, they've never let you down once before, and you are whisked in. And Kendall, your skeleton topples and tumbles in. You topple and tumble in, and the world around you gives in to gray.
Am I caterpillar?
Caterpillar's just
The caterpillar's actually so strong. Mm-mm.
Completely stuck.
Nobody knows what happens to the caterpillar. We're gonna have to see what happens, and that is where we will pick up next time on the Concord no Menage.
Ooh.
Love it.
I don't want to like.
Love it.